were never separated, we're never divided, and they never left. They're still very much present in our life. I want you guys to know that sometimes we feel like we're alone, and we're not alone. Especially from spirit side, because your loved ones are always with you and around you. And you don't need me to connect with your loved ones. You don't need a medium. They're with you, loving you, supporting you, guiding you, always. I want you guys to know that sometimes we feel like we're alone, and we're not alone. Especially from spirit side, because your loved ones are always with you and around you. Happy Wednesday, you guys. Come on in, you beautiful souls. As soon as I start talking, here comes Libby. She swears my cookie. Guys, there's a lot of fake profiles. I've been getting a lot of messages. Remember, I'll never reach out. I'll never direct message. I'll never solicit for reading, especially on TikTok. There's a lot of fake profiles out there, guys. So please be aware of that. So we are live here on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and of course, Facebook. Who wants to see Livy? You want your cookie? All right, here she is. Well, hang on. All right, there you go. There you go, baby girl. There you go. That's it, baby. I love you. That's it, sweetheart. We got to get to work. All right, the star of the show right there. That girl. All right, guys, you guys excited? I know Dawn's here. Allie's here. I believe Stacy might be on. And I know my sister Jennifer's in the background as well. Jennifer, if you could say hi, she is underneath me. I appreciate you guys. Again, guys, I'll never reach out. I'll never direct message. I'll never solicit for reading. All my social media readings are free. Okay, please be aware of that. There's so many fake profiles out there. All right, guys, I'm going to explain the process and then how I work, and then we're going to get started. Real quickly, we have an Anderson Winery event in Valparaiso coming up May 17th. The doors open at 5 for food and drinks. The event starts at 7. That is over halfway sold out, guys. So if you plan on going, grab your tickets. Okay? So, and also, please share the page. Share. All right. So this process, mediumship, is about love. It's your love for your loved ones or love for you. So they're not going to come through and judge you and point fingers at you. That's not how this works, okay? So if you ever go to another medium and they tell you that they're not able to connect because you're grieving too much, or they haven't learned their lesson, they haven't fully crossed over, they're not connecting, okay? Love is the highest vibration. We all go to the same place we came from, and that's a place of love, okay? Including those people we don't like or don't get along with. And your loved ones are always with you and around you. Is just coming to my awareness. They're vibrating at a high rate, which is pure love. Okay. So how I work when your loved ones come through, they'll go back in a shared memory. This could be years ago, as well as current events. You know that they're with you and around you. Guys, I do get names and dates. I can be off by the name, but not the initial it starts with or the name may sound like. So in other words, once we get you live and we get you on the phone and you're like, Teresa, that is not my loved one's name. Remember, they could be highlighting somebody still here living or themselves, or whom that they're with, that they're bringing to my awareness. First or middle names. I usually don't get a last name unless it's a unique last name. So again, guys, I could be off by the name, but not the initial or the name may sound like. If you've seen me read before, you know I'm known for random and quirky things. I love those things because you can't look it up or make it up, whether it's a shared memory from years ago or it's a current event going on in your life. I love current events. It just lets you know this is how much your loved ones are here. They're with you, loving you, guiding you, supporting you. Always. In all ways. Talk to them. They hear you. You don't even need me. You don't even need a medium to connect. But I understand. It's like, myself included, is that a sign? I need a sign of your sign. So I get it. I get it. And also, once I get you on the phone, Just be open because other loved ones can come through, and as well as you could be passing along a message to another family member, a coworker, boss, because we're all connected. So when I say please be open, be open. Also, your loved ones are always spot on. They know how to communicate. They know how to come through. Don't get mad at them. Get mad at me and not them. They know exactly what they're talking about, but it's still coming through a human filter, which is me, and I have to interpret and understand what they're showing me. Okay? Easy enough, you guys. If you're new, say new, drop it in the chats. This is a fabulous community, guys. If you have any questions, somebody will answer them. All right? Easy enough. So this is spirit led, meaning that one of your loved ones will connect through me to you. I will give you all the information. You have to be able to understand all of it, not some of it or part of it, unless you feel like it's in front of somebody else. Let me know that in the chats. Um, and I'll give you the information, and then we'll go. I'll guide you from there. All right. But if you can understand all of it, I'll let you know what to say, and then again, I will hone in on who I'm with, and we'll get you live on the phone. Easy enough. Yay. Oh, I see some loyal followers. Thank you. We appreciate you guys. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started, okay? I do have a mom energy coming to my awareness. When I say mom, it's a mom, grandma, aunt, or mother-in-law, even an ex. All right. I know there's a cancer connection. I feel like this is a pancreas or pancreatic cancer. That's how she makes me feel. So the mom energy, mom, grandma, aunt, or mother-in-law, I feel like she's making reference to the pancreas. So pancreatic cancer. She's also highlighting 3 boys. So I know there's 3 boys. Either she has 3 boys or there's 3 grand boys or 3 sons. There's 3 boys. That's how she makes me feel. I also know August or the 8th of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing. Now, this is key. The good old mama with the wooden spoon. So I know there's a wooden spoon connection because I know this because my mom used to the wooden spoon. So the mom energy that's coming to my awareness makes me feel like pancreatic cancer because she's making reference to the pancreatic cancer. I know there's 3 boys, or 3 grand boys or 3 sons. There's 3 boys. I know August or the 8th of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing. Excuse me. And this wooden spoon. You know you're in trouble when you see the wooden spoon. So if you understand everything I just said, say yes, wooden spoon. I'll hone in on who I'm with, and we'll get you live on the phone. Oh, she's out. She's on her charging station, meaning she's already asleep. Tiffany Swan. Put your number in the chats with the dashes in, please, and then I'll give you a call. So Tiffany Swan. You guys all know about the wooden spoon, right? And you guys, can you please share the page? I would appreciate it.
Hello?
Tiffany?
Yes.
Hi, it's Teresa. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's okay if I work with you live?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a mom energy coming to my awareness when I say mom, grandma, aunt. She's making reference to pancreas, like pancreatic cancer. Does that resonate?
I would say it would be my grandma, but she had my grandpa actually had pancreatic cancer problems.
Okay. Well,
My grandma died of brain cancer.
okay. Wait, hang on. Don't give me any info. I'll tell you. So thank you for,
Okay.
for letting me know that. So let me get some more information. Would you understand August or the 8th of any month is important? Birthday, anniversary, or passing?
Yes.
And then you understand the reference of 3 boys?
Yes.
2 are similar, 1 is different?
Yeah.
You would understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And then she's also making reference to this wooden spoon.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry.
It would she would can I elaborate or no?
Yeah, as long as you understand the wooden spoon. Like when you see the wooden spoon,
Yes.
you knew, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now she's also showing me real estate, Tiffany. So there's either a move coming up or
Sorry, that was my 4-year-old. He's wild.
do you understand there's a move? She's showing me real estate.
I wouldn't necessarily say a move, but yes, something big.
But it's real estate connection.
Yes.
Okay, so you would understand that.
Yes.
Okay. Now, can I get personal?
Yeah.
Okay. She makes me feel like going through a difficult time, Tiffany. So are you going through that difficult time? She's putting me on a wave.
Yeah.
Okay. So whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, but she's putting me on that wave. All right. So this is her way of coming through. But you do understand the pancreatic cancer. That's with your grandfather.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she also makes me feel like adopted or taking in, Tiffany. So either a grandparent took care of a grandchild, or aunt and uncle took care of a niece or a nephew, or it could be a legal adoption. But do you understand that?
In a way, yeah.
Okay, and you could absolutely tell me no if it does not resonate.
It does. In different aspects, yes.
Okay, and she's also making reference to January or the first of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing.
January is a good month. Yeah.
Okay, so birthday, anniversary, or passing. All right.
Birthday.
Okay, and then she's also highlighting. I feel like there's a father energy, but I feel like there's like a separation or divide.
My dad.
So again, there's no judgment around anything, but if you're going through a difficult time, and then she's also again she's making reference like there's a wedge or there's a separation or a divide. You'd understand that?
Yeah, he's dead.
I'm sorry.
He died. He died. He's gone.
Okay. Would you also understand alcohol connection?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's making reference to the father energy. She makes me feel like a separation or a divide. I'm also feeling alcohol. There's a connection to alcohol. Now, as your father's coming to my awareness, would you understand why he would be taking responsibility for his actions or lack thereof?
Yeah.
Okay, so in other words, this is his way of coming through and saying, I'm sorry. And if you so choose, you could have a new relationship with your father, if you so choose, because it's the best of him that's coming through.
Yeah.
Okay. And as he's coming to my awareness, so know how the grandma energy is coming to my awareness. She is referencing that pancreatic cancer. The father energy is coming to my awareness. I'm being shown like records or record deal or records, music.
Yes.
Do you understand that connection?
That's my dad.
That is okay. And he's also showing me autographs. So would you understand like his autograph or his signature?
Um, Write it down.
I'm sorry.
I said I'll write it down.
Okay. Do you understand records and music connection?
Yeah, he signed he was in a band and they signed. Yeah.
Okay, because he's showing me like an autograph or signature. So you do understand that.
Yeah.
Okay. Just know how they're coming through for you, certainly with you and around you, and they know what's going on and what's taking place in your life. So don't feel like I don't want to say I don't want to tell you how to feel, but they're making me feel like you're not alone. You're not in this alone.
Thank you.
Okay. Any questions, my friend?
No.
Okay. I leave their love with
Thank you.
you. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye. All right, guys, let's send her lots of love, please. Please and thank you. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go off and do another read. Again, remember, May 17th, Anderson Winery in Valparaiso, Tickets are almost, so we're over halfway sold out, guys. So if you plan on going, grab your tickets. They are on my website, firehousemedium.com, with all the other information, in person, Zoom, private readings, and I do travel for many groups as well. But all that information is on my website. And please share the page. She is she's sideways. She's gone. She's out. And let me tell you, all day I had Zoom sessions today, and all day she's been sleeping. I told her she's like a cat today, all day. Soon as 4 o'clock hits, boom, she's up. She knows it's dinner time, and then back to bed. All right, guys, I'm gonna go off into another read. I do have a father energy coming to my awareness. So when I say father, it could be father, grandfather, uncle. He's making reference to the head, so this would be like a stroke, aneurysm. It's head related, or Parkinson's. It's head related. That's how he makes me feel. I feel like there's 6 kids. He's also highlighting 6 kids, or 6 grandkids, 6 kids, or he's one of 6. There's 6, and he he does have a sense of humor. Because he's referencing 6 kids and he's saying a zoo, but in a funny way, in a loving way, in a respectful way. It's not disrespectful, you guys, in a funny way, in a respectful way. But he is saying 6 kids. It's like a zoo, as he's giggling, laughing. That's how I feel his energy. I also know December or the 12th of any month. Birthday, anniversary, or passing is important. So the gentleman coming to my awareness, again, father, grandfather, uncle, father-in-law, even an ex. I know he's referencing the head. So it'd be like Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, dementia, stroke, and there's something that it's head related. I know December or the 12th of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing. He is highlighting 6 kids or 6 grandkids, but he is referencing 6 kids. And he's also referencing working on a train, or there's a train connection, or an engineer train. There's that connection. And he's with mom. There's a mom energy that's passed as well. I feel like this is a recent passing. So the father energy, father, grandfather, uncle, father-in-law, even an ex. December or the 12th of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, passing. He is saying 6 kids. There's a connection to 6 kids. 6. And he's highlighting the head. So this would be like stroke, aneurysm, Alzheimer's, dementia, or Parkinson, but it's head related. In December or the 12th, birthday, anniversary, or passing. And there's a connection to trains. So working on a train, or there's a train. I do know that. And he also makes me feel like he's with the mom energy. So I know there's a mom that's passed. And I feel like this is a recent passing. So if you understand everything I just said, guys, unless you feel like it's for somebody else, let me know that in the chats. If you understand everything, say yes, trains, and I'll hone in on whom with, and we'll get you on the phone. All right, let's see. And guys, please don't give me any information in the chats because I want it to be organic. Please, please, and thank you. Erica Helms. Put your number in the chats with the dashes in, please. So Erica Helms. Erica. Erica Helms. All right, here we go. Erica, gotta answer.
Hello?
Erica?
Yes, hi.
Hi, it's Teresa. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing well. Is it okay if I work with you live?
Yes.
Okay, so I do have a father energy coming to my awareness. So when I say father, father, grandfather, uncle, or father-in-law, even an ex, he's making reference to the head. So this would be like a stroke, aneurysm, or Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, dementia. There's a head connection. Does that resonate with you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, he's referencing 6 kids.
If it could be either one of my grandfathers, and both of them would each have 6 great grandkids.
Okay, well, let me get some more information, okay, before you say anything else. Okay, December or the 12th of any month
Okay.
is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing.
It would be December.
Okay,
It would be Christmas.
okay, and then he's also making reference to trains or working with trains or working. There's a train connection. Would you understand that?
That's the only one I'm not really understanding, unless one of my nephews is having an obsession with trains.
Well, you said yes, trains. So what does that mean?
Yes. Well, that's just kind of what I was thinking, that I haven't talked to my 2 nephews in a while, that maybe they just became obsessed with trains.
Yeah, I don't think that's it. So what I actually feel is
Okay.
what I actually feel is actually working with trains or working on trains. So I know there's like a locomotive or a train. I know there's a train connection. So I want to make sure that I'm still with you. All right. Because I absolutely could
Okay.
100% be wrong and pick the wrong person. Okay. So guys, get mad at me. Don't get mad at
Okay.
spirit. Get mad at me. So so hang on. Let me get you there. Now, he's also making reference to the mom energy that recently passed, or there's a recent passing with a motherly energy. So mom, grandma, aunt, mother-in-law.
Yes. It could be I'm feeling like it'd be my grandma.
A
She
recent
passed in December as well.
a recent passing.
Yes, within the last couple years.
Okay. And he's also the grandfather or the father energy that's coming through. He's making reference of a baby boy or a new
Yes,
baby boy.
my other sister is pregnant with a baby boy.
Okay. Is your sister on here by chance?
She is not, but I'm pretty sure my mom, both of my moms might be, my mom and stepmom.
Okay, so I know if I sound like a broken record, I know, Erica, I know there's a train connection, but I feel like
I'm pretty sure my granddad, he worked forever. I want to say he might have been in the mills. I'm not 100% sure. He's been gone like 12 years.
okay, I'd rather be wrong than make anything fit. So please find out and please let us know that. Also, I'm gonna go to the side of family with the twins.
Okay.
Does that resonate? The twins connection?
Yes, my stepfather, actually, his mom was a twin.
And there's a Tom.
There's a prom?
Tom. Tom, like Tommy, Thomas, Tom.
Yes.
What's the Tom connection?
It would be his mother's stepfather. Or his mother's husband, like his stepdad. My stepdad's stepdad.
Okay. And I'm also being shown I don't know how to say this. Is somebody moving into like a trailer or a camper?
um, Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. um okay. This is So you're not sure of this.
I'm not.
Okay, what I'm being shown is like moving into like a camper or a trailer.
I mean, I've made comments that I'm thinking about buying a piece of land and living in a camper, but I haven't really like done that yet.
um I actually don't want to make that fit. I don't think that's it, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna get personal. Is there a difficult
Okay.
is somebody having is somebody in a difficult relationship or getting out of a difficult relationship?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, where's the 3 girls?
With me,
You have 3 girls?
yes, I have 3 daughters.
Okay, are you in a difficult relationship?
I mean, I was, but I've been divorced for 9 years.
No, that's not it. That's not it. Okay, I'm gonna leave what you don't understand. All right. All right, Erica.
Okay.
All right. So what I'm feeling is there's a difficult relationship. Now, know how they're coming through and how they could be highlighting family here because I feel like there's like a move where somebody's moving into like a trailer or a camper.
Okay.
And I feel like it's due to a difficult relationship.
All right. I'll have to start talking to some of the other family and figure it out.
Well, you'll know. You'll know. And
Yeah.
I'm seeing the A initial like Amanda. Where's the A name? Still here living.
Okay.
Where's the A name? Still here living.
That one's interesting. It would be my kid's brother. His mom is Amanda.
Okay. Know how this information's coming through. What you don't understand, write it down. You'll get it later. Okay. I promise you.
Okay.
All right. Any questions, my friend?
I mean, I probably have a ton, but I just kind of want to check in on my sister who passed and hope she's doing okay over there.
Well, I could tell you 100% that they're okay. I can't make them come to my awareness.
Yes, I know.
So just remember remember this difficult relationship or moving into a camper or I know there's a connection with that.
Okay.
Okay, my friend?
Yes.
All right. I leave their love with you.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Bye-bye. All right, guys. So let's do things a little differently. I am going to go direct now. When I say you have to resonate with everything, you have to resonate with everything. I could absolutely 100% be off, but we're going to go direct now. So if I have not read you, we're just going to go direct. We're going to do something different. And I know you guys love spirit led, and I want it to be good for you and for spirit and all of those things. So who wants to go live? If I've never read you before, let's go. All right, let's see. Let's see. So Katie, is it Katie Fairclough? I'm not sure if I'm saying your last name correctly. So Katie Fairclough. Katie Fairclough. Drop your number in the chats with the dashes in, please. And if you guys can, please share the page. Appreciate it. All right. Oh.
Hello.
Katie.
Yes.
Hi, it's Teresa. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am good. It's okay if I work with you live?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I never sat with you before, correct?
Never.
Okay, and then you kind of know how I read?
Yes,
Okay, so you know the random and quirky things and all those things, right? And
totally.
when I go direct, sometimes I'll ask you who you want to connect with just for the sake of time. But I'm already feeling a loved one for you, so just be open. I know you may have like a list of people you want to hear from, but just be open, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I do have a mom energy coming to my awareness. When I say mom, grandma, or aunt, or mother-in-law, she makes me feel like March or the 3rd of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing. She's also referencing 3 kids, Katie. Does all of that resonate with you?
Yes.
All of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely March and 3 kids.
Okay, and then she's also making reference to like post-it notes or writing notes, Katie.
Okay. It's definitely possible. And she was like, the person I'm thinking of worked in an office, so
Like,
definitely.
but I feel like it's more, Katie, to be honest, I feel like it's more of a current event. So were you just writing like on post-it notes? There's post-it notes.
Oh, I write on post-it notes multiple times a day.
So that's what you do, because I feel like it's a current event.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. And there's also father energy that's coming to my awareness
Okay.
for you. And so when I say father, grandfather, uncle, and I also know there's like heart, lungs, or chest or difficulty breathing. Does that resonate?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely could. Both of my both of my grandfathers are gone.
Well, would you understand
And they
heart, lung?
both,
Okay, hang on. Would you understand heart, lungs, or chest or difficulty breathing with one of those?
I wouldn't say it was like the main cause.
Nope. Actually, I want to say cancer. There's a cancer connection, like
Hmm.
in the lungs, heart, lungs, chest. That's what I'm getting.
My one grandfather had cancer, but it was in the bladder.
Okay, yeah, that's not it. That's not it. So again, if you're married, think on your spouse's side, even an ex. But the father energy that's coming to my awareness, father, grandfather, uncle. I feel like there's a cancer. I want to go to the chest.
Not married.
Even a
I don't know.
partner.
I'll have
You
to.
don't you don't have to be
Yeah.
legally married, even if you have a partner. And I know there's a V name. Where's the V name?
V name.
Like Victor, Vicky, Valerie.
I don't know. V name. Oh, it's not coming to me.
Will you write it down?
Yeah. I'm writing it all down.
Okay, so for the sake of time, who do you want to hear from?
I was looking to connect with my grandfather.
Okay, I'm not getting that right now. This is what
Okay.
I am getting is the motherly energy. I do have that father energy that's coming to my awareness. I feel like there's a cancer connection. I feel like it's like emphysema or in the chest, there's cancer or lung cancer. I do feel that. I know there's a V name.
V name.
I also know May or the 5th of any month. Birthday, anniversary, or passing is important.
Yeah, well, that definitely could be for my grandfather, but it's the chest cancer is not connecting.
Okay, that's fine. Write down what you don't understand. Allow the
Okay.
process to process. What I mean by that is
Mhm.
this process is like a puzzle. You'll get all the pieces and it'll make sense later. I
Yeah.
know you really want to
Okay.
connect with your grandfather, so hang on, okay? Because
Mhm.
that's not what I'm getting right
Okay.
now. You understand May or the 5th of any month, birthday, anniversary, or passing.
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm also being shown like actual photography, like not with a phone camera, but an actual camera. Do you understand that connection?
With him?
Honey, it could be a current event.
Yeah, my family is always taking pictures. My mom has multiple cameras.
Like regular cameras.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And that's connected to the grandfather that you want to hear from?
Mhm.
Okay. So know how this information is coming through. There's things that you may not understand
Okay.
now. But he is coming to my awareness because he is connecting to your mom and it's on the same side, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now he's referencing 5 kids. Where's the connection with 5 kids?
Oh, he had 7.
Okay. No. Okay. I know you really, really know how they come through and they're highlighting somebody either still here living themselves or whom they're with. He's referencing 5 kids, not 7, 5.
Okay.
So maybe like 5 grandkids or 5 great grandkids. There's 5.
Could 5 great grandkids? Oh, I think it's more than that.
Okay. Out of the 5, I'm going to leave that there with you. But I know out of the 5, 3 are similar,
Okay.
2 are different.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. And yeah, I don't know. I think there's 5 great grandkids, but how many did you say are different?
Out of the 5, 3 are similar, 2 are different.
I mean, 2 are older, but that's really the only thing I could get.
Is there 5 kids or 5 great grandkids?
I'm trying to think. There's so many people in my family. There's more than that.
Know how the mother energy is coming through. There's a fatherly energy coming
Yeah.
through. I know there's a Cancer connection. I know it's in the chest. I know you want to hear
Yeah.
from your grandfather. I know May or the 5th of any month is important. He is highlighting actual cameras, and that is with your mom, correct?
Uh-huh.
Would you understand? And then he's making reference to 5 kids or 5 grandkids. There's 5. And I also know there's a military connection. Does that resonate?
Yes.
Okay. So what you don't understand, I highly recommend you write it down.
Okay.
Because I know you want to hear specific things. He's also showing me the color purple. So is that like your favorite color?
Um,
Or your mom's?
I mean, I like purple. Maybe my mom's. It might be actually. Yeah. Yeah. I think it might be my mom's favorite color.
Yeah. Actually, I feel like this would be like in lilacs. So because he's showing me the color purple and then he's showing me like, it looks like lilacs.
Yeah. I mean, he was a big flower person, so maybe that could be it.
Okay. Well, I wish I could get more information for you the way you want it to come through. But write down what you don't understand, and you'll get
Yes, I did.
put the pieces together later. All right, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. You take care of you. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
All right, you guys. I know you want to hear specific things, but allow the process to process. I'm still going direct because I lost faith. I lost faith. So we might be doing things a little bit differently. I don't know yet. So I love you guys' comments. And if you're new, say new, drop them in the chats. This is really truly a great community, guys. So if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Somebody will answer them for you. All right. If I have never read you, they pick me. If you're a loyal follower and I've never read you, I will randomly pick somebody and we'll get you on the phone. Somebody said no, spirit led. Wait, hold on. Here we go. You know how hard it is just to randomly pick somebody. Okay. I have no idea who to pick. Ah. You know what I want to do? I almost want to put it in the code, and you guys just pull up live on the screen, and we'll just go live that way. That's kind of what I want to do. I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. Oh my gosh. So, what do I do? Is that what we do? Do I just put the code in and you guys go live with me in the studio? What do you guys want to do? Somebody says scroll fast and where it stops. You know, Lisa, what is it? Lisa O'Connor? Where are you? Lisa. Lisa. Oh, the feed went so fast. Lisa, I think it's O'Connor. I lost you. Where'd you go, my friend? Yes, Lisa O'Connor. Put your number in the chats and I'll give you a call. So Lisa. There we go.
Hello?
Lisa.
It's Leah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Leah. Did I say Lisa? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's totally fine. It is totally fine. I get it all the time. It's okay.
I'm not the only ding dong then.
No, it's so common because the way I spell it or the way my mom spelled my name, it's very common. So it's okay.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so it's okay if I work with you live?
Yes.
Okay, so just for the sake of time, don't tell me, give me like any details. Who do you want to connect with?
There's a bunch of people.
Well, pick one.
Let me think.
Let me think.
I would love to. My uncle, my mom's brother.
Your mom's brother. Okay.
Well, there's two of them, but one of
Okay.
them for sure.
And this is the reason why I'm asking you, because immediately as soon as I heard your voice, I'm getting the motherly energy coming through. So,
Okay.
so just be open, okay, please.
Yeah, for sure. Sure.
So when I say motherly, a mom, grandma, aunt, or mother-in-law, I know there's a Catholic connection. Leah, does that resonate with you?
Yes.
Okay. She's also referencing May or the 5th of any month. Birthday, anniversary, or passing is important.
Yes.
Okay. She's referencing 2 kids, Leah. So either you have 2 kids or one of 2.
Yes.
Okay. Complete opposites. So both of them are complete opposites.
Yes.
Okay. And then she's also referencing there's a dog that passed. She's with the dog.
Oh my. Okay. Recently?
Well, it's
Like, yeah.
well, she's
Okay.
I don't. She's not telling me whether it's recently or not, but she makes me feel she makes me feel like she's with the dog. There's a dog that's passed,
Okay, there is. Yes.
and there's like a sh sounding name, like I'm gonna say Shanky, like a sh, like Sherry, like there's a sh. First or middle name?
I have to think about that one.
So when I get names or dates, they could be highlighting somebody here themselves or whom they're with. I want to say Shanky, or it sounds like it's like, again, I could be off, but it sounds like Shanky
That I'm not sure.
or Stanky or
Um, the only thing I could think of when you say that, this sounds really silly, but
Really?
my kids, yeah, well, my kids always call everyone stinky butt, but that's the only thing that pops in my head when you said but that's a ST, not a S, SH.
I definitely want to honor that. I don't feel like that. I want to say like shaggy, shanky, shank. It's that Shaw sounding name. Again, it could be a nickname as well. All
I
right.
have to think about that one.
That's fine. And then she's also showing me 2 birthdays the same date, but somebody shares the same birthday, but they're years apart.
Same birthday. So it's not the same day though. It's a day apart.
No, this would be like the same, like
Yeah,
a birthday
same
or
birthday.
like a birthday, anniversary, or like a passing date, but the same date, but they're years apart.
Yeah, that. I feel like there is one. I'm trying to think.
Okay, that's fine. I know you're in the
who.
hot seat. I'll leave that there with you. And the
Okay.
uncle that you want to connect with, would you understand? Is there like a goatee or beard connection?
He had facial hair at one point. Yes. I mean, there's probably both of them, both uncles that I'm thinking of, both had facial hair.
Okay. I'm sorry if I repeat myself, but there's a shanky or a
Shanky.
So when I go over and over and over, it's just spirits like,
because they're like, yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
That's gonna.
Okay.
Okay.
So I know you want to connect with this uncle. I'm
Yeah.
feeling like facial hair, like a beard, is what I'm being shown. And I also feel like somebody was not able to say goodbye.
Yes.
You would understand that.
Yes.
Like not able to say goodbye. So in other words, when I feel that is like for you not to take on, I wish I could have done something better or different. Does that resonate?
Yeah.
Okay. And I also know there's an alcohol connection, Leah.
With the same person or somebody else.
Well, they could be highlighting somebody else, or it could be a current event. I know there's an alcohol
Okay.
connection more than casual consumption. Does that resonate?
Yes.
Okay. And with this uncle, October or the 10th of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing.
See, now I'm thinking of somebody else that this could be that you're talking about.
Is it connected to the uncle?
No, it would be my husband's side of the family.
Mm-mm. No, I don't feel like that's it. And however, they do come through and highlight, names and dates here themselves or whom they're with.
Mm-hmm.
I feel from the uncle, just remember how it's coming through October or the 10th, birthday, anniversary, or passing.
Okay.
Doesn't resonate?
It might. I don't know the day.
That's
well,
okay.
I hate.
That's okay. I don't know dates either,
yeah.
so I get it. I get it.
Two.
I get it. I get
So
it.
it could.
All right. This is really random. I feel like it's a current event. Who loves bagels?
My son he likes bagels. He'll eat bagels often. Yeah.
So I know you're nervous. You're in the hot seat. So what you don't understand, please, I encourage you to write it down. It'll come
For
to you.
sure.
It'll come to you later. What you don't understand.
Okay.
All right.
For sure.
Did you have any specific questions for the mom energy or the uncle?
No, the only thing that keeps the one other person that I was curious about or thinking about is my husband's nephew that passed in October. That's what I was thinking about too. But
is there a motorcycle connection with him?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Hang on a second. And that's with your husband's nephew. So it'd be your nephew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is this shanky?
I don't know what shanky is. Now that's that's gonna drive me nuts now. Shanky.
And again, it sounds like shank or shanky. There's that connection. Now,
Yes.
he's younger. He feels young to me. This energy. The nephew.
He's younger.
Okay. And
Yes.
you understand the motorcycle connection.
Yes.
Okay. He's also
He-
highlighting a sister. There's a sister connection as well. Does that resonate?
Well, it would be my husband's sister's son, if that. It would be my sister-in-law's son, if maybe.
No, he's referencing a sister, like his age, his generation. So it'd be like a sister to him, or even a step.
He was the only sibling, but he was raised with my husband and his younger sister and brother. So he was almost like a sibling to my husband.
Okay, so and it doesn't have to be biological because he is referencing a sister, like his age, his generation.
Yeah. My younger sister-in-law was like a sister to him. Yes.
Okay, so because he's highlighting that, and I know I'm being shown an L sounding name. He's showing me the L initial.
Besides me.
Oh yeah, besides you. Yeah, besides you. Like first or middle name. Okay, I'll leave that there with you. He's also with this sister, the sister connection to him, or like a sister to him. He's showing me like awards. What do I know? Like certificates, awards. What's this connection?
I'm not sure about that one either. I'll have to ask. I'll have to write it down.
All right, you find out, my friend. Do you have any questions?
I don't. He was the last person that passed. He passed in October in a motorcycle accident. So,
Okay.
and he actually, I was kind of curious to see if he was coming through or if would come through.
Okay. So remember the things that you don't understand, okay?
Okay.
It'll make sense to you later. I
Yes.
promise you. All right?
Shanky.
Yes. You're never gonna forget that.
No, it's gonna drive me crazy until I figure it out.
All right. We appreciate you, and I leave the love with you.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. Guys, it's really, really, really important that what you don't understand, I promise you, it happens 99% of the time. You'll get it later. All right. I'm going to call it a night, guys. Apparently, I am not on my A game. I'm sorry. I appreciate you guys being here. Before we head out, though, May 17th, Anderson Winery in Valparaiso. The doors open at 5 for food and drinks. The event starts at 7. I can't wait to see you guys. It is a couple months away. However, it is almost sold out, guys. So if you want to plan on getting your tickets, get them. We are not going to go live on TikTok. Okay, I'm sorry. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to Allie. Thank you to Dawn. Thank you. I believe Stacy's in the background, and I'm not sure. I know my sister Jennifer's in the background. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you, and we will see you guys next week, and as well on TikTok. Much love, guys. You guys take care. Bye.